Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I have a roundup of some fabulous items under 10 bucks that you need to know about that are totally approved by me. We're gonna start with CeraVe, and I just wanna say none of this is sponsored, okay? This is just me at the drugstore doing my thing. It took me 10,000 years to figure out that CeraVe is incredible. This right here, this gem, that is a night cream that I do not use as a night cream. I use this underneath my makeup and it smooths everything out so beautifully. What I like about this particular one, this sinks into the skin. It doesn't just sit on top. So you don't have an issue with pilling. I love this. I love this so much. Now, I had no idea that they made hair care. I'm glad I know now, you guys. These are each under $10, loaded with 3 different types of ceramides and hyaluronic acid. It is unscented, so if you're looking for something that's a little more luxurious in the scent department, this is not it. But if you're like me and you're looking for fragrance-free options, this is really great. It's also gentle on the scalp, so it's not gonna dry your scalp out. If you tend to get a drier scalp or itchy scalp or something like that, this is really gentle. It cleans beautifully. It rinses well. I will say with the conditioner, a little goes a long way. I have used too much of this at one time, but it really softens up the hair, and I cannot believe the price tag for how nourishing this is. It's so good. I have a new bronzer I'm obsessed with, and I want to say it's around 8 bucks. This is new from Catrice. I feel like I don't like the name, but I understand it because they had to name it this so that as a consumer, you'd be like, oh, it's like the buttermelt or the butter bronzer. It's like a buttery finish. So this is the Catrice Butter-like Bronze and Contour Palette. This is giving Hourglass Ambient Bronzer and Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer had a baby, and it's perfect. It goes on with no patchiness. You can build it, but the initial layer is just going to be so smoothing and gentle. A beginner can definitely use this. If you're someone with more mature skin or texture on the skin, you're going to love this. You get a warmer shade and a contour shade. Now, the only drawback is this only comes in 2 different shades. I have the deeper one right here. There is also a 001. This is loaded with a ton of stuff. You have mica for a little bit of a sheen. You have silica in here, which is going to soften those fine lines. I love silica and powders. You do have talc, which I'm okay with. Shea butter, almond oil, jojoba oil, and silicones again to smooth. So this formula really is giving you kind of a filter effect, but warming up the skin and bronzing you at the same time, and I love it. I do use the contour sometimes on the nose, but if I'm being honest, more often than not, what I've been doing is just going in this larger pan with a giant fluffy brush from my Details by Tati brush line. Shout out to the ES1 that I used today for flawless application. What I like to do after I'm done with the face, go down on the neck just a little bit. It's just such a pretty product, and for $8, I had to share with you guys. A lot of you guys always ask how I get my classic messy bun, and it has to do with using the right hair tie. They're the only ones that help me to double loop my bun and have enough like room but tightness to kind of pull the pieces out. If you have not tried these, I am telling you, they will change your messy ponytail, messy bun game. They never snag. They are the best. I have other cloth ones that snag. I have a drawer filled with black ones, and so when I was at Target, I was like, these are kind of cute. I use these when I'm working out. They don't stretch out aggressively too quickly. I also have a weird thing with needing to replace my bands once they get kind of loose and like too big, you know what I'm saying? These hold the shape for quite a long time, and I just love them. They're the number one. You know, like when a restaurant says like, we serve the best cheeseburger here, like they are serving the best hairband here, period. So CeraVe skincare didn't pull me in to buy anything else new, but recently on a live, I believe, someone was asking, I don't want to double cleanse. Do you know of an oil cleanser that will also foam? And I literally was like, I don't think so. I think you should stick with double cleansing. I don't think that, you know, an oil to foam will get you there. And I was wrong because I am quickly obsessed with this. This is from Cetaphil. This is reminding me of having acne as a teen and going to the dermatologist's office because this is all they would shove down my throat. Use Cetaphil, use Cetaphil, use Cetaphil. I was like, gosh, that's just like, no offense to Cetaphil, but like so unsexy, and it's like pretty boring, you know what I'm saying? But this one right here, this is an oil to foam for normal to dry skin. This is gorgeous. There is zero tightness on your skin after you cleanse. It doesn't irritate you whatsoever. This is so great if you have sensitive skin as well. This will get rid of your makeup. I will be a lifelong double cleanser. That's just my thing. It's how I feel most comfortable to get all the big makeup off. However, if you're in a pinch, it's a late night, you're feeling lazy, or you just don't wear as much makeup as me, this will get it done. Also, notable mention, it says residue free on here, and I was shocked. To be completely honest with you guys, I've only used this a few times. I just got it at Target, but I immediately love everything about it. So I was like, I'm gonna hop this in my best under 10 video just because it impressed me so much right away. I love these. Now, I've used up quite a few of them. This is loaded with Canadian willow bark. It also has salicylic acid. That is what is going to get rid of whatever breakout you are dealing with. I love these. Now, Differin used to be a prescription-only acne medication. I like how they come off of the plastic too. You don't have to like scrape your nail on here. It's like actually a very nice delivery system. It's just a clear pimple patch. We know what they are. You get a bunch of different sizes in here, and if you have a hormonal breakout or one pesky bump or a few of them, you can just load your face up, go to bed, and in the morning, a lot of what's going on will be sucked to the surface, which is kind of nasty, but you want that. And I'm absolutely obsessed with these patches. I've tried so many patches, and these one work quickly. Something that's not important and definitely not under $10, but I want to share with you guys. I used this for the first time today. This is the YSL Holiday Blush Highlight Palette. I spent $85 on this, and I'm just going to go ahead and say I'm not loving it. And I put this in the haul and I hadn't tried it, and I want to tell you guys about products that I try really quickly, what I'm thinking, because I know that we all go into Sephora and there's just like, oh, like there's so much holiday. What do we think? Because honestly, I'm not super wowed by the color selection in the palette now that I have put some of them on. This one right here was feeling kind of like NARS Orgasm, but it's just not quite right, and the highlight is just not as good as Gucci. So I'm gonna go ahead and say update right now is this one's a pass. Let's hear it for attention issues. Oh my God, back to the video. A highlight that you can get for under $10 from L'Oreal that is not in the glass skin realm. It's not the glass skin stick that I talk about all the time. I finally tried the more creamy actual highlight version. You guys, this is so nice. I don't know what L'Oreal did with this particular launch, but like everything they did right. I love this so much, like just for a little extra something on the skin, it just brings everything to life. You can even use this like on the inner corner of the eye. You could put it on the eye itself. Like you can even do this business. So good. As I have gotten older, I'm definitely more mindful about which products are too chunky and amplifying my crow's feet, any pores. I don't want that. So I really go in hard with what is the texture? How is it sitting on the skin? What's the shimmer like in it? You can see on my hand right here, it's so soft. So when it's blended out, it just looks pretty. It doesn't look like a strip of like weird in-your-face highlight. I try so many eyeliners. It takes so much for something to really impress me. I recently shared with you guys that the NYX Vivid Rich Pencil was a better purchase, in my opinion, against a lot of the high-end metallics that I've been spending so much money on. This particular shade right here, I reach for all the time. It's almost a daily thing. This is the shade Under the Moonstone. Dare I say, the most perfect kind of taupey, but still chocolatey, metallic for the waterline. It's everything. I bought more. I thought we would swatch them and I'd pop one in the waterline right now because I'm so absolutely blown away by this formula, the staying power in the waterline, just everything A to Z. The colors are gorgeous. This green even is just really punchy. I don't have anything like that. I think it's kind of fun. I'm gonna go ahead and gamble and put the copper one in my waterline. This is the shade Spicy Pearl. I look like I have an eye disease. Let's try the green. I will say without a doubt that this one right here, you must own. It is the very best pencil in my brown kind of collection here. We're diving in deep with these new shades. I don't know. Let's figure it out. Ah, I love how that looks. That's like my thing. I like not an aggressive, like we don't want to put black in the waterline without the correct look. You really have to theme it out. Otherwise your eyes are going to look so much smaller. So this kind of a shade that still is giving some depth, but there's some brightness there, I love in the waterline. So all in all, the texture of these, fantastic. Maybe not the orange one. I really kind of want to try the green, the bright green now. Let's just, you know, I'm going to take my makeup off soon. So let's like see. Ooh. Oddly, I don't hate that. I'm getting back into color. It's happening. It's an itch that I must scratch. I'm also going to give you within this video, maybe I'll start doing this, like thumbs this video up if you want to see like a video intercepted with a fails instead of just the dedicated fails, because as I'm using product every day, I have things to say. And I want to talk about my foundation today because it did not go well. All right, things happened on the forehead where at one point it could be I need to exfoliate better, but it also could be the foundation was too drying for me. It like caught on a lot of the patchiness in between my eyes, and I feel like my forehead when I use my Givenchy or Doll 10 looks a lot better, and today it looked kind of patchy. This is the Superstay from Maybelline, the up to 30 hour wear Lumi matte foundation. I don't find it to be luminous. I find it to be pretty drying. A lot of people love this, and so a lot of times what will happen is I will watch a video of someone loving something that didn't work for me initially, and then I'll be like, yeah, you know what? I need to give that another go. And today I did it on a filming day, and as I was powdering, I was like, oh my gosh, literally it looks like I have not exfoliated my skin in a month. And so it was just clinging to every single dry patch and every line. So if you have drier skin, that you want that luminous matte, normal to dry skin, I would say make sure that you don't have a lot of texture or lines that you are dealing with, because this just highlights everything. And so it's not that it's a bad product, it's just something that I needed to grab the megaphone and be like, alert. I need to tell you all, if you're wondering about this still, this is why it didn't work for me. And that was like my foundation fail of the day. Let me know also, are there other foundations that you guys want me to try? I do want to be trying more foundations and doing wear tests. I hope you guys enjoyed this video looking at some more budget-friendly alternatives. If you did like it, like the video. Be sure to leave comments, and other than that, go and have a great day, whatever you are doing. I love you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.